A couple of months ago, I made a video review about a new microphone that I had, the SmartMike Plus. I've been using it for quite a while now, so today I want to have another look at the microphone and its performance. I've been using the SmartMike Plus for quite a while now. You may have seen it sitting there in my videos. And in the test that I did, I mostly talked about the quality and the functionality of the SmartMike Plus. So let's talk about the quality of the sound. For me, with the running and the wind blowing, it is really tough to get good sound. That is where the SmartMike Plus excels. Right now there is a lot of wind around, and normally I would stop filming. I would go somewhere else because yeah, it's impossible to get good sound. But now with the SmartMike Plus, I'm not that worried about it because I know it's going to get good sound, and I can film wherever I am. I can film while I'm running. So for me, that is the biggest plus that the SmartMike Plus has. So this is especially great for running because not only does it do great with the wind, when I'm moving around, there's a lot more wind hitting it, and the conditions under which I use the microphone, none of the other microphones that I've used or built-in microphones on the cameras that I have perform the way that the SmartMike Plus does. Now with the functionality, there was a problem that I had, and that was that there were times where I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So I would go out on my run and I ended up without any sound. Now, I figured out what that was, and the reason for that was that I record the sound on my iPhone. Whenever I get an incoming call, the recording stops. Now that I know that, whenever I do get a call when I'm on my run, I have to restart recording the audio. Problem solved. Now lately on my runs, I've been running with two microphones. So I've been using the SmartMike Plus, but also the left microphone that I always used. The reason for this is because I was scared to end up with no sound, but luckily that hasn't been the case. And yeah, normally I just use the sound from the SmartMike Plus, but it never hurts to have a backup. Now lately I've been getting questions of the compatibility with your GoPro or other cameras. Now I use it on my iPhone and it records through Bluetooth. If you want to use it on other devices, you can, but you need two SmartMike Pluses. One will act as the microphone and the other one will act as the receiver and will plug in straight to your device, and you can record the sound straight to your camera. Now the way I use it, I have the sound recorded separately, and that way I have two sources of sound, and I just sync the sound in Final Cut Pro afterwards and end up only using the sound from the SmartMike Plus. That works fine for me, but yeah, if for some reason you do need to use a different device and you want to record sound straight to that device, then yeah, you're gonna need two microphones. Battery life is always a big thing, especially for a device where you can't replace your batteries. Now on the SmartMike Plus website, they say that the battery should last about 6 hours. Now I would say that's probably about right. I've used it for hours at a time. I've never run out of batteries on a single run. I did run out of batteries last weekend on my run, but that was because I forgot to charge it, and I ended up using the sound from the GoPro, which was a big difference. But if you're filming on location, you can always plug in an external battery. The size of the microphone, it is nice and small. Now, if you're using it for an interview, recording music, or a vlog, you just clip it on and you're ready to go. For me and the way I use it, for my running, it's actually a bit bigger than a lav mic. So yeah, it took some getting used to. The beginning I thought it might be flopping around, but it really just sits there, so it is fine. It's just a little bit more obvious that I have a microphone on. More obvious than the lav mic that I used to have on. So yeah, I would prefer to have it be a little bit more inconspicuous. But that being said, if I have the lav mic, I also have to have the wire and the Zoom H1N that I carry in my flip belt. So it is a lot compacter to have it on me. So if I want to travel light and just have the SmartMike Plus on, then yeah, that is a little bit more convenient. I got the SmartMike Plus as a Kickstarter perk, and I was very happily surprised by the quality of the microphone. Now, they recently started a new Kickstarter campaign for Audio Wow, which is a sound card that you can use to boost the sound on anything. So yeah, if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down in the description. I can't wait to try that one out. So after using the SmartMike Plus for a couple months, I must say I'm very happy that I got it. The biggest plus, of course, for me is the sound quality and the way that it filters out the wind noise. It outperforms any microphone that I've used so far, or any in-camera microphone, so I'm very happy about that. One thing that I kind of miss on there is a battery life indicator. I understand that they're trying to keep it small, so yeah, that might restrict it from having an indicator on there, I don't know. But it would be nice to know if you're running out of battery. For me, last weekend, it would have been great to know that before going out, I didn't have that much battery on there. But other than that, it works great. Now that I know that when I get an incoming call, it drops the recording, I can remedy that by just starting the recording again. So I think it's made my videos a lot better, the quality a lot better, and a lot easier because I don't have to stop filming, don't have to stop talking whenever there's a lot of wind all of a sudden. I just keep going and know that I'm gonna have a great recording. So if you wanna pick one up for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can find one. Until next time, get out there and run.